What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with a special video just showing the Prime War, the one that you saw in the Death of a Town Hall video. I was watching some of the attacks and I thought, man, I just cannot waste these. I've got to show these to the viewers. I knew you guys would like them, so let's get right to it. You sort of already know the deal. You know the outcome. Awesome job to everybody at OneHive and at Curmudgeons. Awesome, very competitive war. So you saw the Town Hall 10 3-star, but let's check out this one right here again from Triggerman. I mean, right there, so close, and he was close on his other attack. So 290, I think 5% plus 2-star attempts on Town Hall 10s by Trigger this war. So right there to almost having a great war. Well, he did have a great war, but almost getting all the 6 stars. So comes in with the queen on this one. Just a few wizards to create the funnel, push her the direction he wants her to go. Clearly, he's going towards this air defense and the enemy queen here, and then wants her to continue walking around the base. So she's going to go in right here. I think he sends, let's see if he drops the rage here. I think he does. He got 4 rage spells, as you can see. So really going heavy on that. Want to make sure he protects his queen. Yep, there it goes. Takes out the enemy queen pretty quickly there. And then continues on around the base. She can get to everything in that compartment and just walks around the corner. Takes out the wizard tower, the cannon, the mortar. I mean, a lot of defenses going down here to the queen on the queen walk. So that's always good when she's not just taking out just the air defenses in a lot of trash buildings, but this one really taking out a lot of defenses, which allows the balloons, once that attack starts, to have fewer stops between them and that inferno tower that they all want to get to and take out. You see on the left side here, a couple of wall breakers. He did not send a test wall breaker, and a couple go flying, which makes him be a little bit short for wall breakers on the right side here in a little bit. You'll see what I'm talking about, but it does get him down. Unfortunately, right here, his healers are just taking a beating from this X-bow and even now from the air defense, but look at what he's got in the bag there. He's got 2 more healers. He sort of planned for that, knew that was going to happen, and has them coming in on the left side here in just a moment. You'll see right there on the right side, I think that was what was flying there. It was 2 more wall breakers actually going through. So unfortunately, his wizards are sort of on their own. They almost take out that archer tower, which they would have, because then this king would have taken less damage. So the king just has to beat through the wall the old-fashioned way. You see the wall on the left side does get opened up. The queen comes through. Another rage for her and her healers, taking out more defenses. There's no telling how many defenses this queen's already taken out. You see the king's only taken fire from that 1 archer tower, so he's in pretty good shape, actually, despite just being level 36. He's going to get to the wall. Once he gets in there, he'll use his ability. Try to get to that air defense. Try to take it out. That's what he's after. And again, without the wall breakers, he would have already been there. So remember that he had to slow down and beat through that wall. It took a lot of time. Use the ability right here. He does get one more swing. Boom, gets it down. So mission accomplished. All it cost him there was time. He could have already started his air attack had he had that down. But right here, coming in with the balloons, coming in with the hounds, everything's closing in on these defenses, targeting as many of these air targeting defenses as he can. And then right here, he's going to drop a rage and a freeze to get to that that inferno tower as quickly as possible. Right there, they are on top of it already, taking it out. And now he's just going to drop that haste spell to keep those wounds moving real quick. That single inferno tower, not as big a threat. He can just sort of overwhelm it. Just wants to get him there quick enough. He's got 2 loons in the bag. He's sort of saving it. And right there, he probably didn't even need to drop him on that wizard tower. I understand why he did. He wanted to make sure to get that taken out. But right there, you see that last bomb drop would have gotten it from the other one. And he could have dropped these balloons a little bit further spread out. But again, I don't blame him there. The unfortunate part was, again, the wall breaker fail. And had that not happened, this would have been a 3-star attack. He would have had the extra few seconds that he needed. You see they're closing in. That lava hound was about to explode from a black bomb. Definitely would have been a 3-star. Awesome attack nonetheless. All right, let's check out some Town Hall 9 action. And we have got Sabotage taking on number 5, which is actually a 9.5. So very good attack here from Sabotage. Comes at it with the Go Vaho. And I'm telling you guys, this was like the Go Vaho. I should have done just a video of all Go Vaho attacks, because that's, I mean, literally every attack I'd go, okay, there's a Go Vaho, there's a Go Vaho, there's a Go Vaho. I had to search for other things to show you all, but hey, if it's working, keep on rocking. And that's exactly what they were doing. The queen comes in on the right side. Healers go down. She's going to start her walk. And obviously, he's got the quake spells to open up that compartment in the core. You can see how much of that he can get to. Once he drops those right there in that sort of where all those junctions are, he can get to about 75–80% of this base just with his kill squad, with his Valks, all of that before he sends his Hogs in. So Queen's doing her thing. She's walking through. You see he's got the minions down there. That's nice because they're getting that mortar for free, basically, because that archer tower is distracted onto the Queen. She's going to go into this little cubby here. start taking out some more defenses, and I'm sure the king's going to come out and meet her there, but he does not have any rage spell. So all he's got, his only tool in the bag, so to say here, to keep that queen alive through this walk is the queen's ability, which is effective, but it's a one-shot deal. Then from there, all he's got is the heal spells for his hogs and for his Valks will be coming through. So here comes the king. He's coming over, going to pop the ability. I'm sure a couple of swings there. Actually, he might try to fight through that and not use the ability, but she's getting pretty low. Does he get it done? Yeah, he's going to save it. Wow, man, so close. Look at that. That was gutsy. Hanging on to it just to the end there, getting it done. There's the quakes coming down in that compartment or that section where all the junctions are. Going to open that all up. You see the king, the golem coming through. Here's the heal spell. The Valks are in there. They're doing their thing. Just got heals for him. Going to keep him alive. And right here, there's a lot of distracted defenses in the core. So I think he's going to start sprinkling his hogs in, if I remember right here in just a moment. Sort of letting them do their thing. Gives them another heal. Queen walk still going on. She did come in and get the enemy queen as well. That's when she popped the ability on that queen there. Comes down here. Here's the hogs that you start sprinkling in from the bottom here. Just, 3 different targeted defenses, just a few for each one of them. Letting them go through. Then drops the heal spell right there. Get those hogs healed back up. Take care of that Tesla. And now he's got 8 more hogs, and there's only a few defenses really to worry about. The X-bow, the archer tower, that's pretty much his only real threat. He's got these hogs working their way through. Here they come on the backside, just targeting those defenses. They're really not being hit at all because that archer tower and the X-bow are targeted onto that golem and the rest of the hogs up there. We'll fast forward. He's got 4 hogs in the bag still. Just swag hogs, basically. He does drop them for cleanup, but didn't even have to. Beautiful attack by Sabotage. Awesome job, man. All right, moving on. Let's see here. Let's check out Martini Sky, taking out number 9. And Martini Sky doing it with a sky attack, coming at it with a queen walk again. You can see here, can easily get to 2 air defenses right there. The 2 that just, the queen's going to step straight into it. There's really nowhere else for her to go. Doesn't even have to worry about creating a funnel. That's where she's going. She's going to those air defenses. He does have the Zap Quake queued up for the one that's sort of in the middle of the base next to the clan castle. He'll use that to take it out. And then from there, he's going to wall breaker in 2 locations. One in that section that the southern air defense is in, and one right there next to the queen. That's going to allow 2 different methods to get in there and ensure that that third and final air defense gets taken out by the queen or the king. Doesn't really matter. They're both going towards it, and they're both able to take it out. So right here, you see the queen doing her thing, taking out that mortar, and then she's going to backtrack to this next air defense. Right there, as soon as that archer tower gets locked on, he's going to drop these wall breakers, just a test wall breaker. Then a few more, going to open up this compartment like I was talking about, and then you're going to see from the very south down here, he drop in his miniature kill squad, the king, with the golem in the CC. No, actually, got a lava hound in the CC, I'm sorry. But the king and a few wizards or something back there just to push in and make sure that something's taking for the queen, or that he's going to get, if the queen doesn't quite get there, something happens, he's going to make it in. So right there, the rage for the queen and the healers. She's going to do her thing. She's about to engage that enemy king. That's why he wanted to go ahead and drop that rage. Get her healed up fully. Knew the fight was coming. And right here it is. A few more shots from that queen, and he's going to be dead. There's the wall breakers down south. The king coming in and doing his thing, but the queen is already, you see there, she can reach that air defense, but right here, she gets distracted by the lava hound. The dragons are already coming up top. Sorry, I didn't really zoom out to see that, but the dragons just came in from the top with a rage, took out that queen immediately. There you see the king coming in, but he does have that lava hound tanking for that last air defense as well, plus the balloons coming in behind it. So really nice setup and just nice plan for each little section of the base. Knew what he had to bring to take out all those air defenses and get it done, and then knew his queen and his dragons will be able to mop up all the remaining troops. We'll fast forward here because dragons are very, very slow, and the queen has to work through each wall to get to where she's going, so it's a little bit of a slow part at the end of the attack. But again, those dragons, just with a few Teslas and an archer tower left, that sleeper causing a little trouble because they are so slow moving, but right there they take it out. There's still 3 dragons left. The queen's still up. She's got her healers. That's a beautiful 3-star by Martini Sky. Awesome job. All right, a couple more for you guys. Let's check out number 11. And our boy Cheatham was doing the World Road Prime. And finally, I saw this. I thought, oh my gosh, I got to show it. Because it's Cheatham doing a hog attack. When's the last time you guys saw that? I didn't even know that he remembered how to do hog attacks. But clearly he does. Comes at it with a giant and a wizard just to create the funnel, push the queen the way he wants her to go. And then from there, the queen and the healers all moving in. A lot of point defense right here, but taking them out pretty quickly. I like this this hog right here. One hog comes in to help out, gets to swing on all those. The only thing targeting it is that wizard tower, so he gets a little extra defense or a little extra damage to those defensive buildings till that spring pops and sends the hog flying. But then all that's left on the queen is that wizard tower, which is nothing when she has healers. Just continues that walk on down around the base. You see he does have the jump spell, 27 hogs, a lot of hogs, and has the obviously golem in the CC for the little miniature kill squad with the king. But look at all these defenses that the queen's going to get taken care of. All these point defense, these archer towers. Just a beautiful, beautiful walk right here to take out a lot of high value targets. Coming through. Obviously, there could be giant bombs in those sections. Probably not a good double giant bomb section, but people love to put single bombs in those things. And then this one hog coming in here, take out that sweeper right there. Oh, there is a giant bomb. And the great thing about it is it doesn't quite kill the hog, and there's nothing else to hit it, so it can still continue to do its job. Take that out. And now there's no reason for hogs to return to the area. Queen's still doing her thing. You see sending a few hogs in up top here with the king. They're all going through. What I found interesting here is I think he was trying to time. I thought he was going to come in on the queen side with that king and take it out. He was trying to time the queen walk around to where the queen was going to get around there and deal with those heroes by the time his hogs and everything got through. I think he might have been a little early on his hogs for that plan. Because right here, you see they're moving their way through. He's got the heal spell down for you. Put that nice poison for some of those pesky skeletons that are there. There's another single bomb goes off, and that heal was just running out. So right here, this Tesla is actually going to finish those hogs off before they go down. There's the jump. The golem is coming in at this point, but the king and queen are targeting the attacking king. The golem was not out in front to take all that damage, but he does take him out there. The king is down there targeting some hogs, but the queen came out. But right here, everything's sort of converging at this point. Again, I think it might have been just a little early on some of those things, but a beautiful attack. The plan was great, the execution was good, and the 3-star was never in doubt. So beautiful job by Cheatham, and again, just showing that he can do more than just the Zap, Quake, Dragon, Laloon attack. He can do hogs too, so nice job, man. All right, one more for you guys. We will wrap this one up. Rego, and you guys have no idea how many times I told myself to say Rego and not Ringo. My Vainglory guys will know what I'm talking about because that looks very similar to that, and it's just in my head to say Ringo. So Rego coming in with another Go Va-Lo, I guess you would call this. Kind of only 6 balloons and that one Lava Hound there, but does the job here. You see he's got air defenses he's trying to get them taken care of. Obviously, he's got to take care of that defending queen, which he's got a minion up there already taking out a high HP building. Also just sort of working on a funnel down here on the bottom. There's the queen coming in, some wall breakers to let her in. You see that nice distracting giant there to allow the wall breakers to get through. Now when the queen steps up here, she can get access to 3 air defenses from that one compartment. So that's always a good thing to look for when you're scouting a base. If I get my queen into this outside compartment, how many air defenses can she reach? And if the answer is 3, you're looking pretty good for some sort of air attack. Pekka in the CC, so he did have to use his ability. Pretty much anytime you have a Pekka in the CC, you're going to have to pop that queen's ability. So just plan on it, use it for that. Had the poison to slow down the damage, but still takes the queen out, or takes the Pekka out, and then queen continues her walk here. Does have some sweepers that are causing some trouble, pushing those healers back, which just takes away the healing for a moment from that queen, but does get the job done. She's taken out a few trash buildings, and then right here goes have to go ahead and drop that rage really close. Probably would have should already had that down, but very very close there. But gets the rage down in time. The queen gets boosted back up, takes out that Expo. Then these Teslas start popping, which is perfect. The queen's just getting free money right here. Nothing can touch her when they're all raged up like that. And finally takes out that pesky sweeper that keeps messing with his healers. Here come a few wizards to take out some trash buildings. And here comes the attempt on the queen's life. Golem and a few wall breakers go in. They're going to open everything up right there. Boom. And now it's all safe for the king and the Valks to go in. There come the redheads. There's the king. Everybody moving their way in here, and obviously 1 or 2 swipes, and woof, that queen is done. Just absolutely wrecked her. There's the jump spell to let him connect to all the other compartments, move through, and you see that only that 1 air defense remaining. He's got the Lava Hound. He's got the 6 balloons. Just sort of waiting it out here, getting the timing right, making sure that his Valks and all that are taken care of. And then here he comes with the Lava Hound and the balloons, targeting those. Look how he targeted the archer towers first, guys. Think about how smart but simple that is. Target things that can hit your balloons. Those cannons mean absolutely nothing. So right there, a few more balloons up top. Just try to get to that archer tower, take it out. 1 bomb drop and a few crashes. Get the job done. Boom, it goes down. The only thing left is that wizard tower, which all of those balloons are clumped up, but still not that big a deal. The Lava Hound actually is out just a little bit out front, so it took a few of those shots before the Wizard Towers got locked on to them as a whole and got the balloons in the mix. But right there, takes it down. That's the last defense. You see Valks are still up, Queen's still up. He even swagged the heal spell. He technically dropped it on his troops, so I guess it wasn't a swag, but yeah, everyone knows that was a swag. Awesome attack by Rego. All right, guys, that is it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Awesome job to Prime. You guys are killing it. Keep it up. And just as a little sneak peek, so I'm sure there'll probably be some streaming and whatnot of this one. Kaboom. OneHive Prime just did another war with WHF2. So I'm sure there's a lot of people looking forward to that one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, Jake from OneHive doing my best to help you guys suck less.